Hey, what's good, guys and girls? My name is Moose from Chicken with Moose, and welcome back to another Fishing Planet video. Today I'm going to be showing you the different types of lures, how to use them and when to use them in Fishing Planet. This is by no means the best lures to use in the game, but it is based off my own personal knowledge. And yeah, of course, I have done some research, some testing and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be basically showing you, or telling you rather, how the lure works and what kind of retrieve to use and what specific fish you can catch with each lure. And of course, in Fishing Planet, they do tell you what a specific fish like. So example, walleye, you're going to be using the nano spoon, and there's some other lures that can be used to catch walleye. So yeah, this is going to be given to you in no specific order, and yeah, let's get into it. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So first up, we have the big crankbait. They're often colorful and look very realistic. The size of the lip determines how deep they dive. For deep water, you want to use the one that has a long lip, and for shallow water, you want to use the one that has short lip. They wobble underwater and work best with a straight retrieve or stop and go. Sometimes you can use slow also. Big crankbait is good for musky pike, bowfin and catfish, just to name a few, and the small crankbaits are good for bass, perch, etc. Medium crankbaits will often give you bigger bass and catfish. Use bright colors in dirty water or cloudy days. Next up, we have the top water lures, one of my favorite. These are the best when it comes to throwing them in lily pads or in reeds. The ones that don't get stuck the most are the top water frogs. These are my favorite because they are the best for bass, especially in the Everglades. The only ones you need to worry about are the poppers, as the hooks are hanging at the bottom, so they will get snagged if you throw them in lily pads. But yeah, overall they are great overall lures, and yeah, in my opinion, the top water frogs are the best. You have to use a twitch method for the poppers and as well as the frogs. So on to the next is swim baits. These are good because you never really know what you might just catch. Anything might just attack these guys. Just be careful for the hooks at the bottom because yeah, you're gonna get snagged. It is good for arapaima, bull sharks, just to name a few. Mostly for big predators, depending on the size of swim bait you're using. Sometimes you get like a baby bass swim bait, which can be used for bigger bass. But yeah, like I say, just check in Fishing Planet on the specific lake you want to fish at and see which lure is best for what fish. But yeah, those are the ones I know that like the swim bait the most are the arapaima, the bull shark, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, you want to use natural colors for clear water and bright colors on cloudy days. Next up on our list, we have the spoons. You have the narrow spoons, the medium spoons, and yeah, basically all the spoons. So yeah, these can be used for bass all around, especially at Lone Star Lake. They are good for places that have less structure and less vegetation because they can get snagged easily. Use on open water with the twitch retrieve, stop and go. You can also try left and drop maybe. And yeah, it is good for bass, chain pickerel, pike, common snook, and the narrow spoons are good especially for the walleye. Again, go with the color scheme that I've been mentioning all this time, and yeah, you will be good to go. Next up, we have spinnerbaits. These are very good in open water and they are very good for vegetation. You can cast them on top of lily pads next to reeds, and yeah, they will basically not get snagged. The spinning blade underneath the water pushes the reeds away so that it does not get hooked onto the lure. It is very good in the Everglades. You can use a straight retrieve technique with these guys. They are also good for bass, pike, muskie, perch, and trout, and you can use them for salmon also. So yeah, it's also basically like a good all-round lure if you know what colors to use and when to use them. And last but not least, we have the worms. These are great due to the different colors and the imitation in the water. It can also be used for walleye and sago. For bass, obviously it's pretty simple for these ones. If you want to catch big bass, you have to put a big worm with a big hook. But yeah, make sure you have the right setup for this with the right amount of weight at the end of the line. Otherwise, you will be casting short. Anyways, fellas, that's it for me. This is my list of the lures that I have been using. This is in by no way the best lures to only use in Fishing Planet. But yeah, if anyone else has some more tips, please feel free to leave it down in the comments below. And thank you all for 700 subscribers. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.